You guys, I made a mistake. I do not know what to do. Now, there are actually people waiting for me to post. You are prepared for disappointment. Like I am the most inconsistent YouTuber on earth. Nimeamka leo, nimeoga. Leo hakuna kungoa. Nika set up his stuff yote, nika press record. And I still don't know what to tell you. Wacha nianze kuongea. Something I saw this week caught my eye. Hii wiki I was going through some posts. Then a friend of mine actually told me to go and look at a post flani ya Daily Nation. Ndio. 2020 has its own surprises. Hiyo hakuna kunego hapo. A month ago I saw this petition. A friend of mine gave me that petition. Then I was like, "Whoa, mko serious?" Ati the petition was allow Kenyan students to keep their hair when they go back to school. Then hakuna petition ishai sign na psych. Ni tongue twister lakini leo nimeoga. Hakuna petition ishai sign na psych ka hiyo, like allow Kenyan students to keep their hair when they go back to school. Digital signature mbio nikaisambaza. Alafu WhatsApp watu wanakuanga na umalaya fulani, like it's so boring. Mtu akiona link WhatsApp akili yake ina click inazima tap. You don't go to that link, you don't share it. I've checked my analytics. Oja, the numbers don't lie. Majority of my viewers don't even know I exist. As in, the people subscribed to my channel that are watching, for example, this video could be like 30%, and you might be one of them. The amount of people who watch my videos from that green app, 4%. Do you know 4? Like a link kwa status. Nasa kuna mtu anajiwekea akili ni YouTube tutaenda kuona link ama ni memes tutaendelea kuona hapa. Bro, but I'm not here to talk about WhatsApp people. That's a video for another day. The way things flow, the way I know a guy that knows a guy that knows somebody who should not be knowing that person knows, but just so happens to know. After that week, vile nilipata nilisahau. Cause you know Kenya kabla uambie mtu kitu, before you convince Kenyans of doing something, utaitana. I don't see any need to cut my hair when I'm in school. Now usilete morals hapa, because there's no way you can tell me this hair will make me do bad things. You are sick. Moral values. What moral value? What moral values are stuck in my hair? Wewe niambie, ukiangalia nywele hapa, unaona hard working mahali hapo. Unaona discipline mahali hapo. If you can go to your job with the type of hair you want, I should actually go to school with the type of hair I want. There are certain jobs you can't go with insane hair, and that's okay, but you can go with the hair that is put out for you. What am I trying to say? As in, of course, huwezi expect kukaa darasa na msee ameweka zile mamohawk za TLC manze, like zinachachisha, and it's like a luminous color. Yani stima zikipotea yeye ndo anawaka. You can't do that. In whose country? Not this one. Hii concept ya kunyoa nywele. Why? It does not sit well with the esteem of others, msee. Hebu look at me. I know it's painful, but hebu look at me. Nywele vile iko tu saizi. Uende kwa kinyozi, uambie fyeka yote. Hata baba atakuangalia. Bro. Are you sure? Like, wewe umekaa hapo, umefunganishwa, unasema unataka gani? Chota tu yote. 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 Hebu swali tu, nilikaa hivi. Alafu nivae uniform juu. How is that going to affect somebody teaching me? Sijauliza na ubaya. It's like 2020. Kuna traditions zingine that we are pulling that are very outdated. Way back when. Hata kabla the colonizers came, we used to keep our hair like msee, ilikuwa inakuwa afro ingine wazimu ya kuchachisha. Then the British came, they were telling you keep your hair short. Waliwekwa hizo thoughts ati keeping hair short is definitely going to enhance your productivity. Ulisikia wapi? No, honestly, ulisikia wapi? Where did you hear that if I shave, miraculously I'm going to get the grades you want? Ukona jokes. Ati when we shave, it is going to prevent rebellious activity. My God, it is hair. Ni nywele. Hii saga yote, this whole blah 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 commotion, even though iko itaanza na psych do delineation wa makeup, people will high schoolers will post, will repost, will comment, will share, will support each other, because what high schoolers usually need to do, kishapata energy, they can move with that flow. Ile mentality ya tuko wengi, it's a very dangerous mentality, lakini one person just needed to offset that petition. Mtu mmoja tu, chiki stuff yote imepata masupporters wengi, si ndio? And it's not coincidental. And people actually wanted to tell somebody that, why are you making me cut my hair? Why are you making me put a style that I don't want to? People needed that push. You get? I think that was the best platform. Your time a petitions zilikuwa zinaenda. Sign petition to arrest sijui nani. Sign petition to investigate sijui nani. Sign petition Black Lives Matter. Sign petition. Extra wajanja akaona this is an opportunity. We never miss a chance to perform, manze. Mtu akaunda petition yake ya ku. Me, I don't even know who entered that petition. Lakini whoever you are, may God bless you. The high schoolers got that energy. Let me sijui watu wanakuanga aje. As in at the back of your mind unajiambia, maybe niko peke yangu, pengine I overreact sometimes. Once that key person saw that it's actually a general problem, aliona, let me take this petition and sign. So I'm referring to myself. Aliona, wacha nitake petition, I sign, because it is very painful. A whole entire year of braiding this hair, yote yende at the beginning of the year, just because it's a rule. If I can ask somebody, why is that rule there? What's the purpose of that rule? We look neat, Cindy. Who told you that if you let me keep my hair the way I want, don't you think I'm going to be neat by myself? Don't you? Usiniangalie. Why are you wearing the clothes you are wearing saizi, Cindy? Kuna mtu fulani anatembea town, amevaa jeans, amevaa kikoti na amedunga sharpshooters. Wewe hujavaa hivyo. Wewe umevaa sweatpants, umevaa Crocs na umevaa kihood. Why have you worn that and he has worn that? Mbona uendi kwake umwambie, bro, I want you to wear it like this, as in vaa vile nimevaa, ama I want you ukae hivi because it's better that way. What's stopping you from going to that person and telling them that? It's because unajua this guy woke up from the bed akatoka akijua anataka kukaa hivyo. Me, I woke up from wherever I woke up from, ndoto yangu ya 7, nikafungua macho, hiyo day, nikatoka na akili yangu timamu with my money. Nikaenda kwa kinyozi, nikamwambia, I want my hair like this. Punguza, usishike juu, punguza kando. Then I come to you and you tell me, hiyo ni biashara yako bro, we don't care about that. Does that even make sense? It doesn't. Does it make sense to me? I don't think so. And it shouldn't to you. If it does, you need to ask yourself a few questions. Times are really changing, and it's about time you change with it. Keeping into consideration that you have to maintain our traditions. That is not a tradition. Shaving your hair is not a tradition, if you ask me. Kuna mtu ameka kwa akili yake, the opposers. Kuna jamaa ameka kwa akili yake, those are Western traditions. Do not bring them into our culture. What culture? They were taken out of our culture. Because if I ask you this question, joke scandal, let me ask you this question. Why are we shaving our hair? Don't tell me it's neat. Because I've given you, I can keep my hair neat the way I want it to be. Unataka kusema morals. Nikiwa na hii nywele, nitavuta bangi. Nikiwa na hii nywele, will I jump over the fence? Wacha tuseme time and resources. Si ndio? Kama kila mtu angekuwa amejipanga before all this, we wouldn't even be worrying about the time or resources. High schools, wacha niangalie from the perspective of boys schools. Mimi najua there's a time of every month where the baba comes, mnafyekwa, mnafanywa injustice. That's what we call it in our place. With everyone's type of style, itakuwa ngumu ku maintain hizo zote. Umeweka chini ukajiuliza whether the students themselves can do it to each other. In a school of karibu 900 plus or even 500 plus, hakuwezi kosa watu wako na special skills. Kwanza, especially in this corona period, people have taught themselves a lot of things. Huwezi kosa 1 or 5 people who know how to operate that shaving machine. Waambiwe, okay, go do what you do to your students an entire day. You say what you want, you say how you want it. Because hadi hao wavinyozi wenye wanakujanga, I don't give anybody a cut. Like unanyolewa tu kichwa chako inaki kama yai. Some will argue it's because of time. But now, why employ people outside of the school when students within the environment can actually do it for free? Because you'd be very surprised. Haya, hizo si vitu unalipa mtu. How keeping my hair as in nyinyi vile mnataka, that statement is like a superpower. That is enough payment. Let us move to girls schools. Hakuwezi kosa mtu mwenye anajua kudance na vidole zake, gang signs, paka atengeneze nywele ya mtu vile anataka. Hakuwezi kosa, and I know pengine anawatch vidadi. Nywele inakuanga ngumu ku maintain. After every 2 weeks, I'm talking about a girls school, after every 2 weeks you can change your hairstyle. Si ni kujipanga tu, and it's proper time allocation. Si mambo na sijui there are many resources and blah blah blah. It's logical that in a school huwezi ambia mwalimu ati nipatie siku nzima niende nitengeneze nywele. In as much as we are keeping our hair, you did not come to a beauty salon. You came here to learn. But for you to make my environment of learning comfortable so that I can get what you are trying to tell me, you might as well just let me keep my hair. People usually go around with the mentality that school is not supposed to be comfortable. How do you expect me to learn in an uncomfortable environment? I come to school with this hair that I have kept because I feel good about myself. Nywele yangu ikiwa hivi, uone niambia nafaa kuinyoa. Why? You haven't explained that part. And don't tell me anything about neatness because you think I cannot keep my hair neat when it is like this. What is your definition of neat? Your definition of neat is clean shaven. That is not my definition of neat. My definition of neat is clean hair. Nywele iko safi, haina madandruff, haina nini, haina machawa. That is neat. As far as I'm concerned, this is a style. Why are students afraid to speak out in school? Unaweza ambiwa air out your views, you air it out. Hiyo yako si yenye tulikuwa tunataka kusikia. Unafanywa injustice. Like, it's very illogical that you are telling me to shave my hair. Na ni kitu mimi na meesha yako, nyoa yako. My hair, my choice, ndio. My roof, my rules. As an opposer would say, no, my school, my rules. You're telling me to open up, and you're already putting words in my mouth before I can even say them. Your school, your rules. My mouth, my thoughts. I won't speak up. Then you complain. Students are not saying anything. When we say something, you don't listen to it. I am done. Closing remark. Hair does not change anything. It's just hair. Kukwele like an international, like a national chart. Like hairstyle from number 1 to probably 1000. Muzieke hapo zote. Then you as a student can dance anywhere between there. Anything outside of that, it is punishable. And since we let you keep your hair the way you want it to, we are going to expect it to be neat. If you fail to keep your hair neat, which is where hasa hapo ndo tutapigana na watu. Because your definition of neat is not mine. Unaweza ona hii, me I tell you it's a style, hutanisikia. You say your hair is untidy. But if you fail to keep your hair neat, then the school will just have to keep it neat for you. And the only reasonable punishment naona hapo ni kunyolewa. Like people will keep their hair neat. Wacha niende. I'm making another video, but wacha niende.